just real quick, about every week or so, I get this privacy strike or a privacy complaint from Steph. Usually, the privacy, I've been through it before with the privacy stuff, and usually the worst they'll do is take a video down. Well, if you look at my community post, I took a clip, Steph's new alpha male. Steph's new alpha male. And I posted a clip of Long Brain TV. My kids are running in and out. I posted a clip of Long Brain TV, just, poke a phone, whatever. Hey, cement shoes. And Steph put a privacy complaint on it. It's on my community post, right? So I showed where the clip came from, the timeline, everything else in the appeal. Hey, Remy, I haven't seen you for a while. But Steph is constantly putting these privacy strikes at me. But what she fails to realize is that every time she takes my picture and puts it on a different face or something like that, I can strike that. But the bad thing is privacy strikes usually don't do anything to get a video taken down. There's no strike or anything put on. I have no strikes on my channel. But I just wanted to let people know that we have, she's a tattle titties. And she wants to sit and make fun of everybody else. But when somebody does it to her, she'll run and tattle. It's on my newest community post of how I appealed it. And then when I appeal it, this should come back because it doesn't show any identifiable, nothing private. It came straight from a live that she put up. You can't put something up on the public forum and then complain about privacy. Hey, I see Smoke. Smoke, you got kind of a bad rep like I do, but that's cool. I'll get with you in just a second. Stick close. But Steph continues to bicker at me and pick at me. And, this is what we do to alpha males. Okay, so this is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping I hope they reinstate this one. And then I don't normally complain on people. If somebody puts up a funny video about me, that's cool, whatever. If somebody throws shade at me, that's cool, whatever. I do it too. So I don't want to be that guy that picks on somebody and then runs behind the teacher and goes, "You're picking on me." I don't do that. But I do know the process, and people know that I do know the process. And this is the terms right here that I've got up. How YouTube determines, content to be removed for privacy. No, you're cool. You're cool. I'll holler at you in just a second. But this is what Steph continues to do. She picks at people, and then she tries to gather a bunch of people up to pick back at them, and then she goes and tattles, right? I never claimed to be any type of drama king or anything like that. I just, they say that I pick at women. No, I pick at bitches. I pick at bitches. There's very few women on here, and the ones that are here are my friends. Women that treat other human beings with respect. Yeah. Steph is a known striker. So what I recommend to people that are offended by stuff that Steph puts up, if you're offended by what she puts up and you feel like it's a violation of terms of service, you can always use the tools that YouTube gives us to send that to YouTube. You can do that. I'm not calling for a mass flag on her. I'm calling for people that if you're offended by Steph or anything that she puts up or any content that she puts up or anybody that she has on her, I said whore because I was thinking it, on her channel that is offensive, then, you can use this process the same way that she does. So I'm hoping that this comes back. I'm hoping that they reinstate this video because you can clearly see in my community post that there is absolutely no privacy there that's been violated. Reporting to YouTube on false terms is also a violation of the terms and conditions of your having a YouTube channel. Yeah. So I think that if Steph is going to poke fun at people, that's fine. She pokes fun at me all the time. Whatever. It's drama. No big deal. Don't get mad when I do it back. I don't give a fuck about Long Brain TV, what kind of disorder he's got. I don't give a damn about any of that. He comes on here, and if you want to talk about, she's always saying, "What are these men doing in women's drama?" And she's surrounded by men in women's drama. Okay. Hi, German lady. Me and Remy used to be tight. She just doesn't love me no more. Hi, Ginger Locks mom. Now, Smoke gets a bad rap too, but Smoke, I've seen some stuff. I don't know what happened with you and your girlfriend there, and that's something that I saw. I mean, you bantered a little bit about that, but I think that I think your rep is a little bit worse than mine. But at this time, we have a common ground, because Stephh likes to fuck with him too. People say one of the things that these women will do to men that are on here is claim that they're abusive to their girlfriends. But rarely, Smoke, with no shade being thrown at you, do we have a video actually put up by the female. You know what I mean? Well, the reason Pepper that his reputation, because I can say I participated in doxing and threatening and all that crap. Hey, BlackRock, but you don't have my wife uploading a video. I don't know. I think they're still together, and I hopefully they worked it out. I don't know a whole lot about Smoke, but I saw the video she uploaded. I'm not throwing shade, but people accuse me of abusing my wife when she says I don't abuse her. And you don't have a video of showing that. And so, if they're still together, and I think they are, I'm not sure. I think they're going through some stuff. Smoke, you can clarify that. Hi, Carla. That's why I was saying when you came to me, I was saying, I don't know, I might not be the guy that I might not be that guy. I just know what I've seen. Hi, Cindy. I just know what I've seen on YouTube. I'm not throwing shade at the guy. But I saw the video that girl put up, and look, here's the bottom line, Smoke. Here's the bottom line. Let me put up what you just said. I saw the video, right, and it looked like at the time she was mad at you. It looked like you had tore up her place, right, and then she said you stole money from her. But here's the bottom line. This is the bottom line right here. Yes, we are together. Okay. Hi, Cricket. Yes, we are together. See, I think that sometimes people can be toxic together, and you'll have fighting and stuff. I didn't care for what I saw, and I was hearing her side of the story right after the shit happened. But the bottom line is they are still together. So if it wasn't bad enough for her to remove herself from the situation, because I know she's capable, if it wasn't, then that fight is their fucking problem. And I'm not going to hold it against him because they're still together. Right. Okay. I see. I didn't know any of that. But the fact of the matter is they're still together. So some couples fight. There's a reason why some people are single, because they fight. I do not. There's nothing worse than being accused of being abusive to somebody when you're not. When you're not. People give me that, oh, you put your wife's head in a toilet shit. That never happened. So, Smoke, I'll give you this. I used to be a real bastard on here. And I still got a little bit of that in my blood. I have done some shit on here. Trust me. It's a lot easier when you back it up a little bit without taking any shit from people. You can do it. So this thing with Stephh, I'm just making it known that she's a tattle titties. Okay? She wants to sit up there and blah, 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 blah on people. And then when you say something back, she goes, tell the teacher. So I'm hoping that this video gets taken back, put back up, because it has to be put back up for me to complain about her false complaints. Okay? That's how it works. People know. People have come to me to long form before. I know how to long form. There's so many videos of hers that I can long form if I want to, but I don't want to do that. You know, sometimes when people pick at me, I think it's funny. I really do. I'll sit back here and laugh. It doesn't really make me mad. Sometimes it's funny. And I know that I could be an ass too. I've made fun of her. So it's not fair for me to go and make fun of her and then tell on her. But she keeps doing it to me. So check out my community post to see how I laid out this appeal. And the terms are, you know, she got me for privacy on a clip that I took off of her channel, right? And they did. They took the video down. But they took it down under false pretenses because it doesn't identify anybody that isn't a creator, right? So I had to lay it down where it was, the time frame, the channel that it came from, and why it doesn't work. Now, see, sometimes I come on here and it's fun to banter with somebody, and I really don't want to go at somebody's life or anything like that. But when they do it to me, you know, I'm going to throw a little shade back. It doesn't matter who it is. Now, I don't hate Stephh. I think that as far as drama, if you're going to be in the drama community, you have to be controversial. You have to do a little bit of drama, right? And she does that. I don't hate her. Got nothing against her. You know, but there was a time like that clip that's on my community post where just her daughter was knocking on her door and she kind of shooed her away, which a lot of us have done that, to be honest with you. A lot of us said, not right now, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, it's you know, I've done it, you know. But there was a time when we did that, and that ended up with the CPS call and everything else from full-on drama. But I put it up there. You know what I'm saying? That just because her daughter was knocking on the door and she told her to go away and stop knocking on the door, that doesn't make her a bad parent. That means she was doing something that she was having some adult time. Doesn't mean that she was hating on her child. But, I could clip that up and run with it if you wanted me to. You know what I'm saying? And I personally, I like to bring my kids on here. And I know that ahead of time that people are going to say stuff. Hey, people are going to say stuff. But I'm proud of my kids. Those are my creations. I'm proud of them. They're daddy's girls. And I used to bring them on here all the time. But now I have to back off because of people like full-on drama and stuff like that. But every now and then I'll still put them up here because I'm so proud of them. It's a shame that Stephh doesn't show us her children. Or like I've seen like Mary, like Hello Starlight. I've seen her kids before, but she don't want to put them on here because you got people out there that like full on drama that everybody flock to that will take that and twist it up. It's a shame. Hi, Tawanda. Well, Tawanda, like I said, Smoke said that they're still together, and from a man's perspective, I don't think he's holding her hostage. I know that she has a good career. He said they're still together. So, like, how many times have you seen a couple get in a fight and then you try to help someone pull out of it, right? And then they just end up back together. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the honest truth about my relationship. If I was abusing Nicole in any way, shape, or form, she would not stay with me. She can leave. She's not stuck. She has her own income. She has a wealthy family that will take care of her. So if I was abusing her, and sure we fight, we get in little fights. She got in my ear one time, and Sarah Dips put up this video where Nicole was getting mad at Rex because Rex said, "Yeah, you got to marry somebody with Down syndrome because you can't get a normal woman." And Nicole heard that, and she got right in my ear, and she started yelling. And I said, "Why don't you shut the fuck up?" Right? Because she was in my ear. She really was in my ear. Nicole didn't take offense to that. You know, actually, but she was yelling at Rex. But Sarah Dips, she put that up as if me and Nicole tell each other, shut the fuck up all the time. We've been together for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? But, as far as that whole head in the toilet, that shit never happened. Oh, I'm doing great. Hi, Jamie. I'm glad to see you coming back, Jamie. I know you took a lot of shit from people. Well, actually, what I'm doing is I'm staying closer to the people that are being picked at the most for no reason. Even people that picked at me, like Laura, and Molly's catching a lot of shit right now. But I'm sorry, I don't think I think if I would have been in front of that house too, and somebody peeked out the window, I might have lost my shit too. But the whole thing with her putting the basket there at the memorial. You got to think, what would Gabby be saying to those people that she lived with for a year that are not talking right now about where their son is? They're not talking. So what would Gabby say if she was able to speak? You know, she would say, hey, you need to start talking. You need help, right? No, smoke. I don't. I don't know. You get really nasty sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You get really nasty, but I can't say I haven't done it. You know what I said? I like with full on drama. Sent CBS to my house. I doxed the shit out of her, man, and that works. And I don't know who the moral authority of YouTube is. This is well, you shouldn't dox. You shouldn't dox. No, well, you shouldn't crack on people either. Then you shouldn't make funny posts about people. You shouldn't make fun of where they live or what they drive. You shouldn't do any of this. Who the fuck are you to say you shouldn't dox somebody? Who the fuck is these people? Who's the judge and jury? Like, I'll give you an example. Life Rewinded doxed Marissa a couple days ago. It doesn't matter if Marissa said her name on the news. It doesn't matter. When you put up somebody's criminal charges, you're doxing. Life Rewinded literally doxed Marissa. But she's one of the ones that preach you shouldn't dox people. You shouldn't dox people. Who the fuck made that rule? Who made that rule? Doxing somebody cuts them down a little bit to size. If you want to put up pictures of somebody and make fun of them and shit, like you dox the fuck out of them. Right? It's a tool. And now, granted, I don't do that much anymore. I have before. Yeah, like I said, I put blue ladybug. I put Steph's first and last name out. Fuck her. Right? I don't care. I want to know who made the rule that you shouldn't dox. Who made the fucking rule? Who says that's going real life? No, bitch. When you're hurting somebody's feelings, when you're throwing insults at somebody, those insults don't stay within the box of YouTube. That's real life. So if you want to play fucking games and then cry when the game gets played better than you can do it, don't fucking cry. Don't cry. Life Rewinded put up a video of Molly just eating with her fat ass, looking like Jabba the Hutt. At least Molly's got the balls. She's not going to go hide and pretend that she doesn't fucking eat, okay? She's going to eat and she's going to enjoy whatever the fuck she wants. Like Life Rewinded. I'm sure you put away a few Twinkies in your life too, okay? When you are on the internet and the live streams, and if you get doxxed, well, I'll totally agree with that. Yeah, I mean, like let's say you have a name like Jill, right? And you think that just because you're sitting behind that computer and the name Jill, that you can insult, you can harass, you can poke fun at, you can make fun of everything about somebody's life. And then somebody puts out your first and last name. Okay, Jill Smith that lives right here. Sometimes that tones you down a bit. Sometimes you might want to dox somebody so you can do something civilly or legally about it. Sometimes you might want to dig into their fucking life a little bit so you'll have something to joke about. Failed business, house arrest. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But I don't hate Steph. I don't hate anybody that fucks with me. I can take it. Really, I can take it. Smoke, what you should do so you can get past the whole fight that you have with BKK. And I don't know if you've already done this or not. It's just you and her come on and talk about it. That's all. And if your guys are happy together, get past it. Get past the fighting. See, when I was explaining Nicole and I's little fight that happened 12 years ago where I threw toilet water in her face, we actually did a Facebook Live where we were talking about how we're get past the little dumb things that people argue about and some of the big fights that we got in. We do not fight like that today. Yeah, I hadn't seen it, Smoke. You disappeared. Bye, guys. Have a good night. All right, Remy. You can text me sometime. I miss you, girl. Come over and Alice and Karen. But I found that you can still have a little fun in the drama community. You don't have to be so serious about it. You can be shitty and all that. I don't go as hard as I used to go, but I still can. Yeah. Well, Smokey, you've heard that whole wife's head in the toilet thing about me, right? That happened 13 years ago, dude. Where she smacked me with a diaper and I scooped some toilet water out and threw it in her face. And then she did a live. We did a live where I was asking her about it. I told her before we did the live, I said, you really need to clear this up that I didn't put your head in the toilet, right? So she sits in the couch. She's sitting on the couch, and I said, okay, we're going to talk about you putting your head in the toilet. And she goes, yeah. And she was laughing. She was being funny because she knew everybody was watching. So they took that as she was confirming that I put her head in the toilet. We laugh about it all the time. Every time I go and pass the bathroom and she's like sitting on the toilet or something, I say, you better stay sitting down, girl. I'm going to get you. I would never hurt Nicole like that. Never. But I have caught my first wife, me and her, we did have some domestic violence. We would fight. We would literally fight. That's why we're not married anymore. That's one of the reasons why we're not married anymore. We fought to the point, we fought a lot, and sometimes it got physical. We'd throw shit at each other and everything else, and we knew that we could not be together. Yeah, Smoke. This is one of the reasons why people will make up shit about me is because sometimes I make a lot of fucking sense, and you just cannot have that kind of logic when there's YouTube drama. You just cannot have somebody throwing a wrench in your plans. You cannot have somebody that's reasonable and logical in here that can speak the truth, right? So they better kill that messenger so they can continue with their shenanigans, right? People will tell you, people will say all kind of stuff about me, dude. But then they come, a lot of it was TNT. She was saying this and that, but I prove them wrong. And what people don't like is to be proved wrong. Yeah, Obi says the very reason I started watching, I like true crime. No, they don't want any logic here. They want to be able to, they want to be able to play people like they're stupid. You know what? I tell you what, this is one thing they go at my job. That they say I don't work and I have a damn good job. I have an excellent fucking job. They go at how I live. I own my shit. They go at Stephh said he's not getting his driver's license. He's full of suspensions. He's not going to get a car. Got my driver's license back. Bought me a nice car. They crack on my car, and it's a nice fucking car. They crack on everything, dude. Everything because they want to make you look bad because they know that they look terrible. I don't care about money on here. I don't care about subs, views, none of that. I don't care about any of that. I come on here. It's fun to vent. It's fun to banter. It's fun to bicker with people sometimes because I don't take it that seriously. I really don't. If no one bothered me, I wouldn't bother them. That's right. How did I meet Stephh? She got on Science Girls panel and started to talk down to me like she was some kind of fucking authority on shit. That's how I met Stephh. The women that I do hang with, and I hang with a lot of good women, are mostly women who had never gotten into a single argument with anybody unless they come at them first. These are people I come on here for friends. I like to have a lot of friends. I do have a lot of friends on here, but I go for quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. There are people on here that bash for cash, okay? They'll say anything they can, the meanest shit they can, because they want their viewers to pay them. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. They want your money. And they don't want you to tell the fucking truth either. I've seen so much e-begging and fucking love bombing. We got one person on here that swears up and down that you should be recovered while they're fucking stoned. And she needs your money. But at any rate, the reason I went live quickly is because take a look at my community post, how Stephh is, and click on the links. She's saying that there is a privacy issue there with a clip that I took from her live that has absolutely no privacy. So I've appealed it. And when it comes back up, then I can long form, right? I can long form her for false claims. And I will if it comes back up. Because if Stephh wants there's sometimes that Stephh is bashing on me and I fucking sit back and laugh at it. It's funny. Okay? It's funny. But then I bash her back and she cries, I'm a woman. What's a man doing in the woman's community? Rex, come up here and help me explain why men shouldn't be in the woman's community. Rex, help me out. Come on, Kenny, help me out. The fucking hypocrite in that. And then Sarah gets up on these panels with a guy that calls everybody homosexual. They're all faggots. They're all faggots. So I throw it back her way. And look, Brian's being homophobic. Homophobic. He's a homophobic. But you'll sit right on the panel. Rex calls everybody a faggot because he is a faggot. That's why. Secretly, he likes to suck dick. But he doesn't have the wherewithal in him to say, you know what? I really want to be gay. That's why he calls everybody a faggot. That's why he does that. Sorry, Nene. Hi, Nene. You come in at the wrong time. Rex gets into it with any guy, any man, and automatically they're gay. Come on out of the closet, Rex. Oh, and by the way, Rex, sniffing up in Steph's panties, she doesn't put out. She's not going to put out for you, bro. You need to get back on. You need to get back on. Where did you find that girl at? What do they call that website? Tinder. Yeah. Sorry, Ginger Locks. You need to get back on Tinder and find your wife instead of sniffing up Steph. Sorry, Ginger Locks. Sorry. Yes, women can be held accountable. There are women. There's I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 just in my chat that's on my screen. 4 women in my chat. I don't see a single bitch. And if you act like a bitch, you're gonna be treated like one. Period. You should be. You should be. If women are held to if women are going to hold men to a certain standard, then they need to be portraying that standard themselves before they can say, "Oh my God, that guy! Why did you?" Amber Heard needs to be held accountable. You're going to get Ginger Locks going on that one. Nene is cute, and it's not. It has nothing to do with looks. Her personality is very cute. And I go, sometimes I get in a bad mood. I go look at her videos. And she puts up the cutest videos that get you in a good mood. But anyways, I just wanted to reiterate that if anybody has an issue with Steph and some of the things that she's saying about them, you can use the YouTube tools in the correct way if you need to do that, and just use it. She uses it. So I'm encouraging people to do what Steph does. And I'm telling you this now. If this video gets put back up, I am going to long form her for false reports. And if it stays down, I will sit here and spend a whole weekend going after every photo she's put up with me, every word she said about me, everything. And I'll start reporting it. And I will do it. I will do it, Steph. You need to stop being such a tattletale. Why you got to be such a tattletale? Thank you, Nenny. Anyways, I'm going to jump down from here. All right. Smoke, you can hit me in the emails. We can talk. Maybe you and BKK could come up on my panel and put it out. But the bottom line, I'll say it again. The bottom line with me and Smoke, he doesn't get a pass. But I'm saying she's still with him. Drop it. Drop it. Period. Peace and chicken grease, y'all. Steph, cut it out. Quit being a tattle titties. Much love.